are not the father.
Told you so.
I'm sorry, Mr. G. Can you tell the court what you're feeling in this moment?
But you can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed?
Trey, dear Lord, I just feel like dang though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good dude, man. I don't deserve that.
Next question. I haven't finished my question. I haven't finished my question.
Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the father. Miss Miller.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve. You just showed me where your priorities were right there. Because I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father.
If he's not the father, this means she cheated on him too. The only difference is he's willing to put that all aside for the sake of the child. She's not. She's jumping up and down as if she's won the lottery and found the cure to AIDS.
But that cheering you did? What you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way, and abide by a court order and sign a birth certificate and come day after day and week after week so they can grow visitation to have a relationship with a child. And you have no compassion for not just him, but for Zaylee. She's 3 years old. Now, he's not just gonna be heartbroken. We gotta break this news to her. And y'all over here cheering like it's a sport. This is this baby's life. And I asked you, where's this other man? I don't know. And you know he don't want nothing to do with you. Sitting up there cheering.
When your stepdad genuinely cares more about you than your biological mother, that is just sad. And I hope that this little girl sees this episode someday and knows that there was a father out there that truly cared and loved her. Because any man can be a father, but it takes a special person to become a dad.
I need to talk to you. Yeah, I'm curious right now. Yeah, why the fuck the DNA test say our baby ain't mine?
What are you talking about?
What you mean what I'm talking about? I took a DNA test for our baby and the test came back saying the baby not mine. So who the fuck is the baby daddy?
When did you take a DNA test for our
Listen, don't worry about all that. So you been lying? You been keeping secrets?
Oh my God, I couldn't even say, like, I don't know what to say. Like, that's not even.
What you mean you don't know what to say? Tell me who's the fucking baby daddy. That's what you can tell me. Who's the fucking baby daddy?
I mean, it's you.
Stop playing with me, baby mama. The fucking test says I'm not the fucking baby daddy, so who's the fucking baby daddy? You playing, though.
My landlord?
The landlord? Are you serious?
If you
So you mean to tell me you fucking the landlord? I'm paying this man rent money and he fucking you on the side? I ain't got shit to say to you.
And isn't it crazy that all it takes is a woman's single lie to ruin a man's life forever?
I have been framed for a pregnancy that I didn't commit. I had legally admissible evidence to prove that I didn't do it. And my attorney told me we had less than a 10% chance of winning with 2 DNA tests proving that I didn't do it. We subpoenaed the mother and her family members, and only then did we find out she actually got pregnant 6 weeks after I broke up with her. That is not the story that she told. How do you have less than a 20% chance of winning when you can prove you didn't do it? You can prove the other party knowingly and willingly concealed material facts from you. This led to a journey of battling through the courts over a 5-year period, child support lawsuit, 2 bench trials, appeal to the Court of Appeals in the state, appeal to the state Supreme Court, and then an appeal to the United States Supreme Court because a fraud had been perpetrated on me, on my family, and on the child.
So here is the riddle of the day. Do girls ever take guys out on dates? Absolutely. Court dates.
When it comes to 1-year-old Dante, Pierre, you are the father.
5 years in prison for failing to pay child support for the defendant, Ms. Sears' son, Dylan.
That's right.
Now, and what are you feeling in this moment?
I feel like I have never, ever deserved disrespect. I was not the woman that showed up at your doorstep every 2 months. You're going to be my baby's daddy. I have never disrespected you. I let you be and live your life and live your selfish life you've lived for the last 20 years.
Ran 2 tests. The results are as follows. In the case of Manser versus Sear, as it pertains to 20-year-old Dylan Sear, Mr. Manser, you are not his father.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison. Oh, my God. She should be convicted of some crime.
No, I should not. I didn't.
That is fraud.
Mr. Manser,
That is fraud.
I know you're upset. Do you want to find out who your father is?
Of course.
Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is?
Yes, I talk to him still.
Listen.
Get away from my son.
He apologized.
And under another breath, he's calling me a liar.
You cannot stand there and really suggest that you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you. 5 years in prison. And then I say, do you know who your son's father is? And you say, yes, I'm still in touch with him. That is a really huge pill to swallow.
This poor man got 5 years in prison, failing to pay child support for a kid that's not even his. While this woman sits there in denial, not even apologizing. While she knew who the father was the whole time, while this man sat in prison for 5 years, this woman is a criminal and she deserves to be thrown in jail. This is why every single man should get a DNA test before he puts his name on the child certificate, because statistics say about 32% of men are not even the biological father, which is baffling.
Stop buying stuff for him.
Why wouldn't I buy stuff for my son?
Because he's not your son. Sad to say, but he's not your son.
Whoa. What the hell you mean he's not my son?
He's not your son. I've been meaning to tell you for the past 7 years. He's not your son.
Whoa, you've
Stop
been meaning
buying
to tell
him
me for 7 years that the child that I've been raising with you is not mine?
You're not even raising him. The only thing that you do is take him to school. Why you think he don't look like you? Why you think he don't have your personality? Hell, he don't even like you.
Gentlemen, the moral of the story is, don't sleep around carelessly and recklessly having kids with women who you know that is not going to be the mother of your children, because you will put those children in a lifetime full of pain and misery, and no kid deserves that. Now, the reason why paternity courts exist is because the irresponsibility and the childlike behavior in adults. Now, gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
So yeah, I broke up with the guy. I married another guy.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So does that make me a playgirl? I am a playgirl. How?
No. You're not called a playgirl.
One second.
Let me explain.
1 second. I haven't finished my question. I haven't finished my question.
Fine.
Okay. Point number. Firstly, nobody has the right to label any girl or a boy. No, it is my choice to do whatever I want to do. Okay? There is no gender here. There is no gender here. Just because, you know, you have something extra, I have something extra in my body. It's as simple as that. But one more thing, I have something more. I can give birth. You can't. And you talk about sperms.
I can give the software to you to give birth.
I was about to say that. 1 second.
I can give the formula of a human being.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. Oh, I don't need your sperms. You know what? Even dog sperms can give birth to a human child. Do you know that?
Okay.
Biology.
Go marry a dog.
Perfect.